Hi, I'm Sonali Shah Sheth, and I'm the creative director of my brand Sphere. This was a presentation that I had done as a part of the pitch for investors, but I'm making this so that you understand where I come from and understand the basis and the foundation of the plan to go forward and take my brand further. While I was just 19, I won the De Beers Award, which is considered the Oscar in the field of jewelry. And, I got to experience all the major luxury brands of Europe. And I would always question that why isn't there any brand from India among them? Because I was just 19. And even today, I feel that, our Maharajas, years pehle, itne sare European luxury brands say they used to commission high-end pieces. We have a very, very robust diamond and fine jewelry industry, and we are the second largest exporter in the world for diamonds and fine jewelry. Yet, not been able to create a single global luxury jewelry brand from India that can stand out as exemplary. And that has been my vision and my mission, my dream. And all my work and learnings for all these 22 years have been geared towards realizing this dream. And the dream is कि बस यही fine jewelry design brand बनाना है that can stand at par with the best in the world. What have we done till now? We are a kind of a fine jewelry brand, like a boutique that started in 2004. By my brother, who is a graduate jeweler from GIS USA, and myself, who is a gemologist, and I'll talk about my credentials later. And we've been creating very nice bespoke jewelry and also signature collections, which are very very popular with my customers who are very very loyal to our brand. That's my brother Premal, and that's me. Um, this is our team. We are a small team doing some fabulous work, and we always firmly believe that these are the people that work with us and not for us, and so they are just a part of the whole group that actually gets the entire team sphere. A little bit about my achievements and qualifications. I'm a GIA gemologist, as I said, and also a 3 years jewelry design and manufacture graduate from SNDT. I've done a luxury management course at IIM Ahmedabad, digital marketing from MICA, and also I hold a BA in psychology and history from University of Mumbai. Achievements, of course, De Beers, I did talk about. That was quite early in my life when I received their scholarship to go to France, UK, and Italy and meet the best of jewelers there. Uh, at the IIM Ahmedabad, I won the best project for my business plan. Lakme Fashion Week invited top six brands in India to showcase their collections along with the fashion designers, and that's what I did in 2019. I was part of the top six brands in India, selected by the Diamond Producers Association. Also been a lot of winners of Tahiti Pearl Trophy or Artisan Awards by the Gem Jewelry Council, and I have also been, felicitated by Smriti Irani, the Honorable Minister of Textiles, then in 2019, for women entrepreneurship. So that's basically my journey. In experience, earlier I started freelance projects for companies like De Beers. I've done international projects for Chanel, Swarovski, and Indian projects for Jaipur Jewels or Dimension. We have been doing retail and wholesale shows across the country, and we are supplying to some of the high brand retailers. And some of the best known jewelers are our customers. But then they are all selling, white label jewelry. So that branding is not happening, and that is what not happening, and that is what I want to do with my plan. So I've been teaching also since 2003. I'm teaching design, jewelry design. So that's my subject of expertise, and I've been handling, everything from communication to graphic design to content writing, digital design, and product development. So that's something that I've been handling. I just give you a gist of what our collections look like. Design is almost like passion, and craftsmanship is our religion, is what I say. The collections are inspired by anything that catches my fancy, from nature to culture to history. But most importantly, all of them depict love in some way. So, that could be direct or very, very literal, like flowers or ribbons. But it could also be art or history, and it could also be inspired by energy or nature, so to say. These are some of our signature collections, and what I tend to do is design collections on a theme. And so, if you go to a jeweler, you would go and ask them, show me rings or show me necklaces. But if you come to Sphere, what we would do instead of showing you a tray of rings, we would actually, show you concepts. And these concepts would have everything from necklaces to rings to everything within that collection. So even our trays are collection trays and are not product-based trays. These are some of the things, like allure is based that you can conquer the day with glam. A little glam doesn't hurt. Or there's a recent collection called Country High Tea, which is like, you're romancing the English summer, sorry, where the inspiration is from tea, like a high tea setting where there are porcelain cups which has all these rose motifs, and um, there is a laced tablecloth, and there is this very relaxed atmosphere, and that was the collection and the mood behind this collection. But so that is our crux. The signature collections is what people really love. But of course, we do bridals. We do very high-end bespoke bridals, and that is all by appointment. And then we have a ready-to-wear collection like a Daily Glam, which is again order-based, but the sample pieces are all ready. You just have to see and select from whatever you like. If you want some little changes, that is possible. So yeah, what started in 1998 till 2000, even till 2020, I've been receiving awards practically almost every year for my design skills. This is the most recent 2020 Jan award. This is part of my Lakme Fashion Week collections. I showcased alongside Tanish, which is of course the number one brand in India. These are some of the client reactions that I could probably play. I'm just going to play one.
Kiran here. This is regarding Sphere and Sonali in particular. I was looking out for temple jewelry, but this new collection of hers, which is into enamel, right? It's an excellent. It just took off my eyes from temple jewelry, and I got into this. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful design. I'm sure that you have will mark the wherever you go, you'll mark the place.
So it's not just that we end there. The product is not where our journey with the customer ends. This was one of the fashion shows that we did where our clients walked the ramp, and it was called the Diva Show. And it was such a bigger hit, and it got a lot of social media coverage without spending any buck. So these were part of the activities that we did to actually build the brand in a local Surat level itself. And the theme of the show was be your own kind of beautiful. So everyone, even the kids, walked the ramp with their own styling. Everything was styled by me, and these were part of some of the collections and how it was showcased. These are some of the testimonials from the industry stalwarts, like Mr. Francois Apples had this to say, that I'm so surprised that no one has discovered you till now, and I'd love to help your brand go global because your jewelry has universal appeal. So these are straight from the industry stalwarts, and that's why it built confidence in me that I can surely go ahead with my plan. So, what is, how are we different? Of course, design is what we are backing, it's the main hero of our entire plan. Craftsmanship is of this religion, but we have almost, difficult to replicate fabrication techniques. And so, that the factor that people will copy the designs and all is very, very less. Plus, our designs have universal appeal. So, across ethnicities and across age groups, लोगों को पसंद आई है jewelry. मतलब we have clients from all over the world, not only NRIs but actual Americans or Europeans or Australians have loved our jewelry. तो ये है कि जब ग्लोबल जाना है तो एक यूनिवर्सलिटी ऑफ डिज़ाइन अपील वो बहुत मायने रखता है. एंड द वेरेबिलिटी फैक्टर इज़ वेरी हाई. हमारी ज्वेलरी ऐसी नहीं है कि लॉकर में पड़ी रहेगी. ऑफ कोर्स वी कैन डू दैट. इज आई मीन higher jewelry can be like that, but what our main crux is those items that you wear more often, and then the customer is of course not just like आप आओ और jewelry buy करो और चले जाओ. There is a engagement, there is a personalized relationship with each client and a strong brand loyalty. That's why we enjoy that kind of loyalty. Market opportunity, of course, global market size is huge. It's like 500 billion by 2025. But main, what I would like you to understand is the customer profile is changing. My customer is well traveled, well informed. They have a very mature taste. उन्होंने सारा सब अच्छा स्टफ देखा हुआ है. और जब वो मेरी ज्वेलरी देखते हैं, दिस इज़ फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस, उनको बहुत पसंद आती है. दे कनेक्ट विद इट. They feel that when they wear it will suit, it will actually portray what they want to portray in their personality without saying it. So and again, they are the independent decision makers and they are confident buyers. These are the kind of people that we are targeting. And of course, the market opportunity, we can also look at branded jewelry. जो हमको करना है वही एक सेक्शन है ज्वेलरी इंडस्ट्री में जो कि ग्रोथ दिखा रहा है कंसिस्टेंट ईयर ऑन ईयर. एंड बाय 2021 इट वाज, दिस इज़ लास्ट ईयर्स फिगर, कि वो 45% मार्केट शेयर होता ब्रांडेड ज्वेलरी का. और अभी तो और भी ज़्यादा होगा बिकॉज विद कोविड एंड ऑनलाइन जो चीज़ें बढ़ रही हैं उसमें ब्रांडिंग ही काम लगेगा. So what is competitive landscape? Competitive landscape is like there are global and local players, there are unbranded and branded. We want to be in the branded space and we want to go global. That is the kind of positioning that we are trying to see. So if we talk about the Indian scenario in brand positioning, there are these organized retail chain stores or online players, right? But all of them, either they are selling on trust or they are selling on price. I don't see a single organized retail player जो कि pure design पे अपना business चला रहा है. And then we have fine jewelry designers जिनका अपना खुद का नाम है, but they are not into like an organized retail kind of a setup. और international brands जो enter कर रही है India, of course they are very pricey, so that will appeal only to a section of the crowd or it may appeal to everyone. But जो affordability आती है वो बहुत कम हो जाती है वहाँ पे. So Indian brand, there is no Indian brand that is actually actively going global right now, and there is a sweet spot that Sphere can have where it can be a designer brand, but in an organized way and which is going global. So वो एक first mover advantage हमको मिल सकता है if we act in time. So our unique advantage, कोई पूछेगा तो ये है कि of course design experience है, international experience है, 20+ years का technical knowledge और expertise है, और pan India marketing experience है 5-6 सालों का, where we have done exhibitions across these cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai and Ahmedabad, where Delhi, where we want to our brand to establish initially. तो we are coming up with a very asset light model, जहाँ पे हम क्या करते हैं कि we make a sample collection in silver, and everything is done exactly like the gold jewelry. Then we make lookbooks, we make very very nice lookbooks and website जिससे कि डिज़ाइंस का पूरा communication होता है कि how the look is going to be like. And then we can do customizations through CAD, and then we can do faster order processing क्योंकि उस हिसाब से client की थोड़ी बहुत जो requirement की changes होती हैं वो करके we process the order, and then we deliver it to it. So हमारा जो capital investment का जो the investment is very less in capital for us. So what is our go-to market strategy, and this is what I really really want to discuss, is that we initially, I wanted to obviously come up with a flagship store in Mumbai, and two to three, like at least Delhi, Mumbai and Bangalore is what I had envisioned within a 3 year period. But abhi ye situation COVID ki dekh ke, what I want to do is that at least hum home visits kar sakte hain, even if we don't want to open a store ki store pe kaun aayega, we can go to the people's places, aisa socha tha. And what we can do is do maybe shows, maybe home visits, or just online nurturing. And we can also have a virtual try on facility. So ye sab karke we kind of come to a point where we nurture the client to buy at least low ticket items in this period, and then we will always have an opportunity to take them higher up the ladder. How we can probably acquire the customer at uh, this range where there is a down of the pyramid, where there is daily glam collection, gifting items below 50,000, and then they can go higher up when they have occasions like that to spend, between 50 to 5 lakhs. Those are the kind of item pieces which are very, very signature sphere pieces. And then they could also, if there is a wedding or there is an occasion for high jewelry, we can collaborate. I mean, we can do totally bespoke items and and give them personalized service. So this is how the customer acquisition and nurturing process will be like in our case. And the growth plan जो है वो ये है कि पहले स्टोर्स थे, ऑफ कोर्स अब ये स्टोर्स नहीं होंगे पहले एक साल में. वी विल ट्राई टू बिल्ड अप टीम्स एंड प्रेजेंस, either through our own representatives or through shows or through brand partners. And initially I would like to do, if not 8 cities, at least 4 to 6 cities, ताकि जो मेरा ब्रांडिंग का खर्चा है, that also should be, वो जो मैं calculations करती हूँ, तो at least I need a presence in 4 to 6 cities to be able to justify that cost. What we are trying to do is कि मेरा initially before COVID, my average ticket size was around 2 lakhs. I have brought that down to 50,000 rupees. So average transaction size अगर 50,000 bucks है, and each city में, if we are catering to 20 people who are buying 50,000 worth of jewelry from each city, even then we will crack at least a 9 or a 10 crore business within a year. So that is the entire plan to and by within 3 years we would bring that figure to around 25 cr, and within 5 years more than 65 to 70 cr is what. And then by the fifth year is when we think that we will have the traction to go global, to at least have presence in 1 or 2 cities, maybe do shows there, or maybe open a small boutique, in one of the good malls in Dubai or London. That is the plan. The team, of course, Francois Appels is has agreed to be the branding and advisor and the retail advisor. But along with him, we have Mr. Ravin Sangvi, who's an ex-Tata Group person, and he's been mentoring a lot of startups, and he's agreed to be a kind of a guiding person in my journey. And we also have Mr. Amit Mehta, who's an operation consultant, who was an ex-TVZ franchise head. So, this is how we plan to build the brand. What I really, really want to talk about is, the ambiguity that there is कि इधर कोविड के टाइम में हाउ बेस्ट टू डिवाइस अ स्ट्रैटेजी ताकि कस्टमर अपना प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सपीरियंस कर सकें, उनको हम रीच आउट कर सकें, एंड लीड जनरेशन हो, और लीड्स को हम नर्चर कर सकें. So of course I will be having a website or probably an app too, and we would be having third party website where we will be selling our initial जो हमारी product range है, जिसके बारे में मैंने बोला था, द एंट्री लेवल रेंज विच इज़ बिलो 50,000, वो हम लोग अमेजोन या एचसी पे हम रख सकते हैं. एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स we will be having a good social media 360 degree approach, where social media है, WhatsApp है, calls हैं, virtual try-ons भी दे सकते हैं. So these are the kind of things that we want to actually incorporate technology and online space and our retail experience and our branding. And of course, the product does half the job. Product अच्छी है तभी तो सबको पसंद आएगा, और ये सारी चीज़ें is मतलब legitimate है to do these things, to do the branding exercise because we believe in our product. So that's what this plan is about, and that is what I need little help with in terms of retail expertise and retail strategy. Thank you.